we didn't hear about him. Like, he didn't even get out of the city for like over 24 hours. So and all the cell towers were down, so we couldn't get in touch with him. One of my students, actually, his father died in the tower. So it was. There's a lot of personal involvement in that particular book. So I always give it my all for when I'm doing it. So, and I'm doing a Venom right now. This is going to be in color, so that's got to be done today.
So I was telling John that you teach on the side.
Yes.
Where do you teach at, if you don't mind?
I've been teaching on and off for a long time, but I work full-time for Marvel in DC.
Right.
And I used to teach at an art school in Pennsylvania, not like 20 minutes away from me. And I was like, it's a hassle for me to commute to work because I'm used to working at home. My commute's going downstairs. And my wife also taught. She taught in Philadelphia and also in Allentown, where we were both teaching. And I was telling her, it's like, I love to teach, but I hate to deal with the politics of the school. I hate to deal with the time investment. And she said, Scott, how about instead of us going to the students, how about the students come to us? So literally, and my wife was on Project Runway. She's a fashion designer. And so she teaches all the fashion classes. I teach all the art classes. And I have students coming from sometimes states away or out like a 2-hour drive to go to my classes. But because I'm in a rural area of Pennsylvania, but I'm in a very northern tip of Bucks County, south of Easton. It's a gorgeous area. It's really beautiful. But it's basically, if our students are committed enough, they're going to come that distance, and that commitment, they're going to be good artists. So being where I am kind of weeds out the riffraff, and you get the really serious people, and then I train them. I never had kids, so my goal as a teacher is I treat them like my kids. I want them to be better than me. So I don't want them to just be good. I want them to be actually better than, and look at what I can do. Imagine if I get them early enough, I want them to do more than that. So that's my goal as a teacher. I love it. Now, we've been doing our own school for about 14 years, and before that I was teaching on and off for another at least 10 years. But I'm still working. It's kind of my side job because I still
what I want to start doing, man, is that.
It's so cool to pass on the knowledge, and now that we have the internet and stuff, when COVID hit, I started doing a lot of online classes because there are people who are interested and they need the pros, the people who really know because there's a difference between the hobby makeup artist and the
confidence, right? That's what they want.
And that's building up the confidence of the people. That's our job, So if we can do that, if we can share our skills.
How did you get it rolling? I mean, how did you? In the beginning, was it? Did you do ads? Did you do?
Mostly we just
knows who you are, so
I'm very fortunate because I'm well known because of my job. Marvel and DC promote me every month, kind of thing. But mostly, we just weirdly enough, we started advertising it in the local penny power newspaper.
Oh, wow.
That actually got a lot of people, and then we actually have a strong online presence. So if you just type Allentown Art School, we come up on the first page. There are some bigger schools out there, but because we promote it and we're both internationally known, we attract a lot of serious people. And also, not that many people teach my specialty. I actually teach a wide range of subjects because I can do,
That's gorgeous.
So I do painted work, I do drawings, I do, I do portraiture. So I have a wide range of things, and most other art schools, even with 5 different teachers, can't teach as much as I can teach. And also because I keep the classes small, I give them a lot more attention. So you're not a group of 20 kids, you're a group of 4 or 5.
That's important.
And that way you can really figure out what they need and how they grow.
It's a real contact sport.
Exactly. So I love sharing that knowledge. That's part of it. And a ton of my students have gone on to become professionals. Only in the past 14 years, I keep getting, literally, 2 days ago, one of my ex-students who she then went on to Pratt Institute where I went, and now she's working as a professional illustrator. I'm like, that's so cool because I got him off to a lifetime. One of my wife's students who does fashion, she now works for NASA making spacesuits. I mean, like, who would have thought it? You know, it's like
fantasy, fashion. You know, it's like, wow.
You never know where it's going to go, but it's great to launch that kind of career and have that be successful too. Right. Well, I get to do my dream job. I mean, I love what I do, and I want other people to get. Now, it takes work and effort and talent, but if you got the drive, it's amazing what you can accomplish.